Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I know it's been a while, however, I am now back. So, just getting right into the video. I have to write these things down because I will lose my train of thought. So if I look down, sorry. It's not that I don't know my stuff. It's just that I know too much and I gotta write it down so I can kind of condense into one video, okay? So my very first thing that I really don't like, and I think it's a really big warning sign, is a guy being cheap, okay? So if they're gonna start talking about the money that they're spending on you, I think that's a big warning sign. Like, if you're going out on a date and the guy's like, oh, why am I paying for all of it? Like, we should split the bill and stuff. That's like a no-no to me. Like, think about it. Like, do you really want to be with somebody who's going to be who's not willing to put the effort in for you? Like, I think that's just a big thing. Like, if you're cheap, I don't think you deserve my time, and I feel like it's just not cool. Like, I work hard, I can pay for my own stuff. It's not that I can't pay for my stuff, but it's just kind of like the level of standard that I put for you is higher. Like, if you're gonna be cheap, then I'm not gonna want to put effort into you either. Like, that's just how I see it. So, warning sign number one is somebody is cheap, okay? Big no-no. So, the second thing is they're handsy right away. So this is another thing I really hate. I actually think I hate it more than somebody being cheap. And that's just because it's like there's such a high number of females who have been sexually assaulted, sexually abused, and it's just not cool that you're gonna get handsy and not even ask for consent. Like, that's a big no-no to me. And I think if someone doesn't value your body, then they don't value your time either, and they're not worth it. They're not worth you pursuing it. Like, I don't know. It's just kind of like for example, I've noticed, let's say a guy takes you out on a date and you go out to the movies or something. They pay for the whole date. And they're like, okay, at the end of it, they think that they deserve, this. Like, just because you do X and Y, it doesn't mean you're going to get Z. Like, you need to follow, social cues. You need to follow the signals the girl's giving you. You need to ask right away, is it okay if I do this? Is it okay if I do this? Don't just assume, because there's so many people who have a bad sexual past. You don't know what you're triggering by becoming handsy with somebody, and that's just really not okay. So you definitely should be asking. And the fact that I even have to say this in 2020, I think is really sad. It really is sad. But no, being handsy and not even asking before being handsy is really not okay. So another warning sign is the willingness they have in getting to know you as a person. So if they don't have any interest as to what you want to do in 5 years, or the type of person you wish to become, or they don't care about your past, like where you went to school or what you took in school, it's just kind of like, okay, what is the point of this? You already know at that point that all they want to do is just have sex. Let's be real here. A person who's interested in you for the long run, the long haul, they're going to want to know everything about you. They're going to want to know your family. They're going to want to know about your friends. They're going to want to know where you went to school, what you went to school for. They want to know these things because that's what made you to be who you are today. That's what made you to be the person that you are in front of them. So if someone is not even willing to get that information, then you know that they're not looking to do anything more than to just sleep with you. And that's a big warning sign as well. If you notice that and you want a relationship, you want a stable, committed relationship, you gotta go and find someone else that's going to be worthy of your time, okay? I have bank hair getting into my eyes, so I'm sorry that I'm touching my hair, touching my face a lot, but I'm feeling the hairs in my eyes, so I apologize for that right away, okay? So Another thing is the effort that they make to see you. So when I say this, I mean, like, for example, if they're going to say something like, let's chill, I don't do chillings, okay? Like, let's just put this off. Side note, okay? I don't chill with people. The only people I chill with are friends. If you are a guy and you are romantically interested in somebody, you should not be saying, let's chill, okay? I don't care what anyone says. I think people need to go more on dates, and it's just gotten to a point where people are accepting this cheapness. And I don't know, maybe for some ladies it's okay. You guys want a cheap guy, you can go get the cheap guy. Me, I'm sorry, I know my worth, I know what I bring to the table, therefore I'm not going to chill with nobody, okay? If you want me romantically, we're going on a date. Simple. I don't have this issue when I'm referring to my special guy. I've never had to deal with him being handsy, never had to deal with him being cheap, never had to worry about the effort that he makes to see me. So on this tip that I'm referring to as a warning sign, the effort means if this person lives further away from you, for example, they should be offering to come to you. Or if you have to come to them for whatever reason, fine. Are they going to pay for your gas? Are they going to pay for your Uber? These are things that should also be considered, ladies, okay? Like, if they want you to come over to their house, okay, fine. You guys can do that. Not saying that's wrong. But what are they going to give to you for doing that? Nothing? Then I'm not coming. You're going to pay for my gas or my Uber. Simple. If you're not even willing to do that, then you should be coming to me, or you should be meeting me halfway or something. But there needs to be an effort on both sides to see each other. So if it's just one-sided where you're always going there, you don't get no gas money, you don't get no Uber money, then you need to cut that off. Because clearly they don't respect you, or they don't respect your money, or they don't respect your time. Either way, it's a big no-no, and you should just let that go. Okay, I remember this one. They don't take your feelings or your health into consideration. So this is also like something I've noticed. For example, if someone is a smoker, okay, and they don't ask to smoke in front of you, and they're just chain smoking, that is also a big sign for me, okay? Because if you're not even taking the time to ask your date, like, hey, is it okay if I smoke? If you don't even do that, it's like, wow, you don't respect me. Like, especially considering smoking is such a big thing. Like, there's so many, like, laws against where to smoke and who to smoke in front of. You would think then people would say to themselves, like, okay, let me ask my date, like, if it's okay to smoke in front of him or her. Like, if they don't even ask you, then they don't care about how you feel, and they don't even care about your health. So once again, why would you keep someone like that who doesn't care about you around? Obviously, they're not meant for you to be with them in the long run, and it's a waste of your time. Once again, this video is for people who are looking for like a stable, committed relationship. It's not, if you're just trying to hook up, like, all of this that I'm saying, I guess will not be relevant to you. Okay, my other tip. The person complains a lot, okay? So if you're on a date, I think, like, you should be happy. Like, especially you had, like, let's say you had a long day at work, like it's a Friday night, you had a long day at work and you're meeting up with your person. Do you really want to come from a long day at work to listen to people complaining all the time? No. Like, I understand, like, things happen and you need to rant or, like, whatever, you need to complain about something. I will completely understand. But if you're going to complain for, like, 90% of the time, it's like, no. Because all you're doing at that point, all the negativity that you're spewing out is just going to come right back. And then you're just going to find yourself in a cycle. And once again, why would you want someone like that in your life? Why would you want someone like that in a stable relationship? Like, all that person's going to do is just continue to bring negativity into your life, which no one's looking for. Simple. Okay? My other warning sign is they don't attempt to show the world that you're their girl or their guy. So when I say this, I mean, like, for example, okay, we're going to use my adapter and, I don't know, my Mac. I don't know what this thing is. It's part of the extension cord. If you have a Mac, you know what I'm holding. Either way, it's not relevant. Let's say this is the guy and this is the girl. Let's say if you guys are out and the guy is like way over here and then you're like over here. That's not cool. Like, you guys should be like walking side by side. Like that. Okay? Like, I'm not saying like you guys have to be like hugging and kissing in public, because me personally, I'm not into PDA. If you don't know what PDA means personal displays of affection. So I'm personally not into it. I try my best to limit it as much as possible, because I don't want to be triggering someone's emotions, like if they're single and bitter. That's like really bad. Like, I just don't want any negativity. Like, I'm okay with like holding hands and like a peck, like a kiss, like here and there, but like I don't understand how people do like full-blown makeout sessions. Like, I'm not saying you have to do all that, but what I'm saying is, for sure, it's like if the person's like not even walking the same, like, you know, like distance as you, is that the word I'm looking for? If they're not walking side by side with you, like, to me that's just kind of weird, and it just shows like this person is just not really that invested in you and they don't really care for you. Body language is showing you a lot, and if that person is really doing that to you, then you really should not be giving them any more time. Okay? This is actually my last one. And if that person is just going to be very dry and rude with your server, your waitress, or even the cashier, then that's a big no-no for me, and that should be a big no-no for you, because think about it. If they're treating a stranger with such like disrespect for no reason, how are they going to treat you when you get on their nerves? How are they going to treat you when you do something that they don't like? Like, it's not even just for dating. It's just kind of like human nature. Like, why do you want to be around somebody who has no respect for another human being? That one doesn't have to be for dating. That's just basic human nature. Like, if someone is rude, that's not okay, and you should not be okay with it. Now, with that being said, those are my warning signs I have to give you guys. Like I said, this is for people who want a genuine connection. These are for people who are like looking for something stable, and they're wondering like why I can't find a decent guy. Because I'm blessed. I'm very, very blessed. I found a very nice man, and he never did any of these that I mentioned. And to be honest with you, if you're looking for a very genuine person, you should take this video, the warning signs that I give you, and do like a little checklist off of it. So if the person is doing the complete opposite of everything I said, you have to keep them. And to be frank with you, people, I think, have the wrong like idea of what to look for in the opposite sex, or whatever you're looking for. Like, not everything is about how the person looks on the outside. Like, to be honest with you, once you meet my checklist that I'm giving of like you're doing the complete opposite of my warning signs, bro, I don't care how you look like. At that point, I just fall in love with your personality. And like I said, like, I'm blessed. I found a very special person who never did any of these things to me. And to be honest with you, he opened up my eyes a lot as to like what I deserve. And unfortunately, it's like, even though I knew before like I deserve a lot, you kind of forget, like, unfortunately, when you go out with people and they do stupidness like this. And that's why I felt the need to make this video, because I feel like a lot of people are just settling because they're scared. They're seeing other people getting engaged, they're seeing other people having kids or married, or there's so much going on. But you have to understand, everyone's life path is different. So don't rush your life path and just settle for someone who's not okay for you. If someone is doing even one of these warning signs that I mentioned, you should just let them free, because that's not what you're worth. You need to have someone who's going to remind you of that every single day, like, you're worth everything in the world that they can give you. So if someone's going to be making a scene about, you know, oh, you need to split the bill with me, what the fuck? I'm sorry, but like, that's not showing someone's worth by belittling them and letting them know, like, hey, you have to pay for what the fuck you ordered. Like, no. If someone is like really appreciating who you are and they appreciate your time, they have no issues paying for you. If you're okay financially and you're just being cheap, then I think that's really fucked up. Then you should just stay home. You like, if honestly, if you have the money and you don't want to pay for your dates to go out and have a good time, and you're the person inviting them, bro, stay home. I don't know. So I hope you guys like this video. I will definitely try to be putting out more videos now. I'm so sorry I had a little hiatus, but I'm definitely back, and back and better. Bye, boo-boos. Thank you so much for watching this video. Like and subscribe and share my content so I can get bigger on YouTube and be making more videos, okay? Bye.